When it comes to old school Nicktoons, Hey Arnold easily ranks among the best ever. The cast was diverse and the stories were totally relatable. And who doesn't love characters with football-shaped heads? Hey Arnold was created by Craig Bartlett and aired for 5 seasons. During that time, we followed Arnold, a 4th grader who lived with his grandparents in the city of Hillwood. He took on adventures to help solve classmates' problems or come up with solutions to his own predicaments. Helga Pataki was another standout character in the show. She was often mean to Arnold, but secretly had a crush on him. Hers is a tragic coming-of-age tale about unrequited love, the pressures of growing up, and unibrows. I mean, haven't we all been Helga at one point or another? In fact, some argue that Helga is actually the heart of the show. Have we been fooled by the show name all along? Is Helga Pataki really the protagonist of Hey Arnold? This theory comes to us from a viewer named Reese. First, what's in a name? Well, just because a show bears your name doesn't mean it's all about you. Get over yourself, Arnold. In the opening credits, Helga is actually the one to say, "Hey Arnold." The name of the show is a direct quote from her. She shouts it several times and it sets up her focus on him. Second, the show dives into Helga's family life in a way that it doesn't with the other characters. We see how her workaholic father ignores her and favors her older sister, Olga. Helga's alcoholic mom is usually depressed or barely conscious. Not being noticed by her parents has taken a significant toll on Helga. She rarely calls them mom or dad because she doesn't think they're even worthy of those titles. Arnold may be the key source of the moral dilemmas on the show, but Helga is the one that most young children can relate to, as she struggles to cope with her family and build healthy relationships with friends. Finally, the biggest sign that Hey Arnold is actually about Helga comes down to monologues. Helga is the only character in the show who gets monologues practically every episode. They're typically love rants about Arnold, but still, no other character gets their own monologue on the show unless it's a special episode. The monologues give us a special insight into her thoughts and feelings that we just don't get with the other characters on the show. Not even Arnold. It's almost like we're following Helga on her journey. So could she actually be the protagonist of Hey Arnold? Oh, Helga, I just get you. You're complicated, interesting, and your storylines are pretty depressing. Your obsession with Arnold and your struggle to process those feelings is probably one of the most relatable parts of that whole show. Maybe it's because it feels like we're seeing everything through her eyes. Let's take a look at some evidence. What is the significance of Helga's monologues? Well, traditionally in both Greek and Shakespearean plays, monologues and soliloquies are typically only delivered by the play's main characters. So the significance of Helga's monologues heavily imply that the show is actually through her eyes. However, this theory doesn't explain several episodes of the show that don't involve Helga. Take, for example, the episode where Stinky tries to grow a record-breaking pumpkin, or the episode where Mr. Wynn becomes a country music star. If the show is told from Helga's point of view, why would this pretty self-centered girl be interested in any of this? Especially since she's barely in either of those episodes. So, even though this theory seems pretty solid, based on that evidence, I'm going to have to give the Hey Arnold conspiracy 4 football heads out of 5. In the comments, let me know what you guys thought of this conspiracy and if you agree or disagree with how I rated it. Subscribe to channel Frederator and I'll see you guys next week. When you think about the golden age of animation, Looney Tunes has to be up on that list. From Bugs Bunny to Daffy Duck to every child's spirit animal, the Tasmanian Devil. It was a reason to get up early every Saturday morning. If you spent your childhood glued to those cartoons, you might have just noticed how often the Acme Corporation comes up in different episodes. In fact, the fictional company appeared in almost every single Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote cartoon. It supplied Wile E. with a wide variety of malfunctioning products that always resulted in injury, and, without fail, would always destroy the hopes and dreams of murdering that elusive Roadrunner. Emphasis on elusive. How did the Roadrunner always manage to stay one step ahead of Wile E? I mean, there's no way that's just luck, right? Statistically speaking, Wile E should have succeeded in killing the Roadrunner at least a couple times, unless the Roadrunner knew something that Wile E didn't, like that all of the Acme products would fail, and exactly how they would fail. Only someone with inside access would know all of that stuff. Someone with enough corporate power to approve all of those faulty designs. Someone with enough corporate power to approve the design of so many poorly made products. Products specifically made to thwart the murder attempts of one obsessive coyote with way too much disposable income. So is it possible that the Roadrunner is more than just lucky? Could he actually be the CEO of Acme Corporation?